PMacMovies back with another PMacMovies haul video here on Saturday. What is the date today? September... What are we on? 19th. September 19th. I am doing the video down here in the Nook. I usually do my haul videos up in the movie room. The movie room is very crammed and there's movies all over, but also besides that, Charmy's upstairs sleeping. Last night we ended up going out to the Rochester area, and we ended up spending the night with some friends / family. So I don't know, I think I got maybe, I just like fell asleep on the couch. I might have got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I brushed my teeth extra long today since I didn't brush last night, and did a little water floss. And so don't worry, my dental hygiene is still pretty decent. I'm sure you were worried about that. Anywho, she was like up most of the night, you know, with her aunt and friends and stuff like that. So she ended up, I don't even know if she got it. Maybe a half hour or an hour, probably like an hour, but it wasn't like straight sleep even. So she's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if she's sleeping until, I don't know, sometime in the afternoon, maybe late afternoon. We'll see. We'll see when Charmy wakes up. Maybe PMac will be able to get some horror movies in. If you do enjoy the channel, take a look in the description section for ways that you can help out. I do appreciate your comments. I do appreciate the people that comment on the videos. I feel like I used to get more comments, so if you have anything to say, if you have any thoughts about anything I talked about, or anything I show off in this video, you know, maybe you found some of the same stuff, maybe you found some different stuff at some of these stores. Let me know your thoughts about the movies I'm showing off. I would be really interested. I do enjoy going through your feedback. I did the other day, I just went through comments for like several videos. I had a little time to do it, so I responded to everyone that I found anyway. But I would appreciate your feedback. Any little thing that you can do is good. So if you have any thoughts on the video, leave me a comment. I would appreciate it. So this haul is going to be interesting. We got some new releases. We got some Arrow Video stuff. We got some other odds and ends that I just thought were pretty good deals. Then we have some Goodwill stuff. We do have some Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, it's back, baby. Should I make a separate Dollar Tree haul video? You know, those videos get the views. But maybe I'll do this one and then do this separate for the Dollar Tree junkies, the people that don't care about the rest of PMacMovies. You don't care about me? No. Okay, anyway. What do we got? What else did I get? I got Dollar General. We got some Dollar Generals here today. Let's see what old PMac snagged up. First, everyone and their mother got this one, I think. Okay, maybe not their mother. Maybe even their grandmother. Little Monsters here at Walmart. And actually, I pre-ordered at Target. Of course, my copy from Target was not, the slipcover wasn't good, so I got one from Walmart. And I'll be returning, you know. So now I have 2 copies, and I'll be returning one of them. Little Monsters, don't really know much about this movie. I don't think I ever saw this movie. It's possible that I was exposed to it when I was young. You know, I remember Fred Savage is the one from the Wonder Years, right? This might actually be one that I pop in after I make this video. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily look that great. I've heard good things about it. Howie Mandel, loved Bobby's World back in the day. Howie Mandel, you know, did Bobby's World. But, you know, the Vestron releases used to be, when they came out, $25. $25 you'd have to pay. And the slipcover seems to be the same quality. I hear that Lionsgate now is taking over them. It's not actually, I don't know, like Vestron. I don't know how it all works, but basically these are more so like mainstream Lionsgate releases now. But they're pretty much the same. They've always used kind of the cheap eco cases. Big difference is that it does have a digital code, but you know, these releases were never really up to like the standards of other boutique companies, in my opinion. You know, companies that, first of all, use nicer cases that don't get damaged as easily. I do think the slipcovers are nice, you know, glossy and things like that. So I like the slipcovers. I like the design of the slipcovers, you know, that sort of thing. And they're all uniform and they're pretty nice. So the ego cases I don't like. The transfers, generally not great. You know, they're pretty mediocre. You tend to get a lot of really good transfers from the boutique companies. You know, Arrow, Scream Factory's kind of you know, Arrow's generally pretty good, although they got some and things like, I guess Kino's kind of mediocre on the transfers. Vinegar Syndrome, actually, you know, as far as transfers, definitely one of the best. But anyway, what was I going to say about no booklets or anything with these, so you just don't get some of the perks from boutique titles that maybe people are more comfortable paying mid-20s or something for. So it's good that these are readily available at the $13 price point. Some people got them cheaper. And while I say them, the other one that was released at the same time was the Shivers. And Shivers is a David Cronenberg movie that Arrow put out, Arrow UK. There was no US version. I believe it's just, it might be the Arrow one. I think they released it and then they re-released it. Maybe there were some issues with the first one. And I think the second one was still Region B locked. I could be wrong. But Shivers, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was pretty good, from David Cronenberg. And I don't remember, you know, I don't remember a ton, so I'm not going to go like deep into the movie. I probably did a review on it back in the day. It's 88 minutes from 1975. I love my 70s movies. It's this apartment complex in Canada, and people are starting to go nuts because of some parasite that's taking over their bodies. And I thought it was a pretty entertaining movie. I liked it quite a bit. I haven't really looked into the release a lot. I know that Amazon has since priced it down to like $10.79 or something like that. So you can get this. That's very affordable considering it has the digital code, and you don't know how long you're going to be able to get these with the slipcovers. I mean, I think, you know, you'll be able to get them with the slipcover for a few months. I do expect these releases to get down dirt cheap, though. I wouldn't be surprised if these get down to like the $5 price point at some point. But by then, you're probably not going to be able to get a slipcover. So if you really need the slippy dippy, you snag those shits up. Sorry, I'm real close to the camera. I didn't know where to put it because the table, like, I think the table's clean here, but I didn't actually wipe it down. So I don't know for sure. Let's take a look at, so those are like quasi-boutique things there. I actually didn't open my Shivers yet, so I didn't show you the inside of that. I'm kind of back and forth if I even want to keep that one, but I think I'm probably going to. I think there's some different special features. Anyway, Zavvi UK had a buy one, get one free on Arrow Video and some Arrow Academy and stuff like that. That was, I don't know, that was like a month ago. So I'm getting some of those. I'll probably get more of what I ordered today. I ordered a few Arrows and then a few other things because it was 10 pound flat rate shipping. These weren't, it wasn't like they were giving them away, but they ended up being $12-13, which is better than you can do for the US ones. The first one being Deadly Manor here, which I read generally not great things about. This is one of Jose Ramon Larraz's final movies. He also did Edge of Axe, and you know, there's the Jose Larraz set that that Arrow put out. This is region free. I do have Edge of Axe also. Haven't watched that one yet, but I did get one with the booklet, so that's cool. Ooh, she's a cutie. So it's like, I think it's kind of a slasher. And this person, we'll say this person is going around murdering people in this house or something. I don't know. Brand new 2K restoration. Glad I got one with the booklet. 86 minutes. That was a beer me. And then this one. This one is called The Prey here. Another slasher. What is that black stuff up there? Ooh. Anywho, this one's 80 minutes. I didn't realize this when I got this one, but there's apparently the US one is a 2-disc set. And on the second disc, it has more special features. Maybe only one, like one kind of longer special feature. And it has 2 different cuts of the movie. However, I think that this cut here, the 80-minute cut, is the approved cut, the preferred cut of the director, I think. This was the U.S., this is the filmmaker-approved U.S. theatrical cut. So, quite on, would I rather have the 2-disc one? Of course. Would I watch the other versions? Of course not, because I got too many other movies to watch. I'd watch the director-approved one, and then this would get thrown... Holy shit. This would get thrown into the movie room. I just, hit the... Hopefully I didn't... Oh my god, I ruined it! Just kidding. I just hit, the light up here. And I was totally not expecting that. So, yeah, I'm fine with it after all. It was, like I said, $12. I looked in the US ones, 30. I would think that during sales and stuff, you'd probably be able to get it for around 20. But anyway, I got this, slimmed down version, unfortunately. But in the end, does it really matter? Similar to a Linkin Park song. I did want to mention a deal, Cold Pursuit. I had bought a copy from Walmart for $10. And it ended up being $7.50 at Target. I hadn't even opened my copy yet. So I returned the other one to Walmart, got me the from Target for $7.50, Cold Pursuit. This is a movie I've wanted for a while. And I got it with Slippy, a little Liam Neeson. I have seen part of this, and it was pretty decent. So I wouldn't mind going back and watching this, but $7.50 for that's a good deal. I think Target has a few other Lionsgate ones for that price. This one was I believe that I got this from Amazon. It was a Target price match, Amazon price match Target, and it was $7 or $7.50. It is A Dog's Journey here. I really like the first one, which I forget the name of the movie. A Dog's something. A Dog's Life, maybe. It was basically a reincarnation story with Dennis Quaid, and it looks like it's continued on in this. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Me and Charmaine really enjoyed the first one. So this one's 1 hour and 49 minutes from 2019. Pretty cool with the digital code. I did get this for free with Amazon. My Amazon Rewards credit card. I get 5% goes to rewards. Another one, this one I did end up getting from Best Buy. I recently had a bad customer service experience with Best Buy. And while, I don't like Amazon or Best Buy because they're both big evil corporations, Best Buy's customer service sucks. I mean, it sucks. I'll tell you what happened first, and then we'll take a look at some of the stuff I got from them. I got the complete series of Gotham Blu-ray. It was $25, great deal, fantastic price. Got it, looked through it. The set generally looked okay, but my season 4 I mean, the case was damaged pretty badly. It was totally like apart. So I didn't feel like going through and talking to customer service. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go through and answer the questions. So I answered the questions. You know, what the problem, and the product arrived damaged. And then they just give me, they don't even ask you if you want an exchange or a refund. So I just, you know, I just did it down, just like, I'm just going to send it back and get my, I already have all the seasons, so I'm not even going to mess around with a exchange. It's just not even worth the hassle. I'm just going to refund it and get my money back. And I would have been fine with exchanging it. If there was an option for exchange, I would have picked that. However, there wasn't, so I was just like, I'm just going to send it back, get my money back. So I sent it back. They sent it back to me and said, you can't return this for a refund. It can only be an exchange. I'm fine with doing an exchange, but there was no option for an exchange in the little thing that I filled out. You know, if you go to Amazon and do it, there'll be an option for an exchange. So then, okay, I'm going to, when I have a little time at work, I'm going to do a Best Buy customer service chat. And, you know, they're telling me that the return period is expired. And I'm like, I did return it. Like, are you an idiot? I did return it. I returned it and they sent it back to me. And now the return period is expired. It's like, it's just stupid. And with Amazon, you just don't have to deal with shit like that. And I would prefer to support Best Buy because, you know, they have physical stores and stuff like that, but it's just absurd. It's probably like that on purpose. They probably make Amazon's customer service, you know. I know, you know, people probably say Amazon's customer service is bad too. Their packaging for stuff definitely is, but if you need help with something, they're always pretty good about it. Like, they don't give you a hard time. Best Buy, it's like your form should have gave me the option for exchange if that was the only thing I could have done. It didn't even give the option, and you're telling me I should have known to exchange it. Like, so I would have had to contact customer service, which I was trying to save time, and but with other stores you can do that. It's just, you know, click, okay, click, refund or exchange. Best Buy didn't have that option. Whatever. Let me know your thoughts on that. How's your experience with Best Buy customer service? Up next, I'm sure this is a propaganda movie, but it was $6. It's fairly new. It has a digital code, and PMac had to snag it. It is The Hate You Give. A lot of these type of movies, I don't know. I think they kind of show more of that kind of stuff than there actually is in my experience, and they kind of incite that kind of stuff, but we're not going to get too into that. Up next, I was glad to get this one. So The Hate You Give, I did get that from Best Buy. I also got Shadow from Best Buy here. This is a pretty well-reviewed movie, actually, from Well Go. And then this it has a little bit, like, you can see that the artwork is torn right there. So I don't even think it's worth my time to do anything about it. But I was kind of hoping for a Slippy with this one. But man, this is a kind of a really cool looking artwork on this one. I really like that. So should be a good movie. Pretty recent, 2018. It's in Mandarin, 116 minutes. So that should be a cool one. And then this was an Amazon one. I believe Amazon was price matching Walmart, and I used Amazon Rewards to get this for free. It is Arkansas, and they gave me the slipcover for this one. Hey, there's a puby. No, it's one of Charmy's head hairs. Anyway, Arkansas, the slipcover is actually kind of nice on this one. I kind of like it. This has got a star-studded cast. I really didn't know anything about the movie. Liam Hemsworth, who of course is a good one. John Malkovich, Vince Vaughn, Vivica Fox, Clark Duke. I think Clark Duke might have directed this? Yes, he did. Based on John Brannon's best-selling novel. So this is a Lionsgate release, you know, so it's got the code and everything. So for $7, I figured I'd snag that one up. Where to next? I think a lot of the rest of this, some of this, so the Dollar General stuff and Dollar Tree stuff, of course, are things that you guys could find. And then the rest of it is a bunch of other junk. It looks like we got Dollar General here in this bag. We got some Blu-rays from Dollar General. This one was $2. It is Every Day. Sounds somewhat interesting. Apparently she falls in love with this person or entity that every day it's like it goes into another person. Looks like sometimes it's a male, sometimes it's a female. Huh. Wonder what kind of messages that one's gonna have in it. Up next, we have The Good Lie, starring Rhys Weatherspoon. This one did have the digital code, and it was only $2. So I'm gonna take the code out of there, put that in the code pile. The Good Lie, Rhys Weatherspoon. This one I actually already have. It is Jupiter Ascending, 3D here, and I do. You know, several Black Fridays ago, these were really good deals for the 3Ds, but I wasn't working at the time, so I was selling the 3D discs, I was selling the digital codes, I was making a little bit of money. I think I don't have the 3D of this. It's possible that I do still, but I think I sold it back then. So this was only $4, and it comes with the digital code, which I should take that out also. Got to remember to put it in the old cold pile. Jupiter Ascending. Not a very good movie, but interesting ideas in it. Some like feeding on people, which is some big time truth in it. I think I already have this. I think I got this one from the pawn shop, but it wasn't scanned into my collection. And I don't know how good my copy is. It is Collateral Beauty. It was $4 with the digital code, so I figured I'd snag it up. I'm fairly confident that I do already own this one, though. So, if so, I will be selling one of my copies. Will Smith, Collateral Beauty. A couple that I'm quite confident I don't have. We got Dolph Lundgren in Stash House. It looks like Dolph Lundgren plays a villain in this one. This is a Warner Brothers release from 2012. Had never heard of that one. And then I enjoy some Jim Caviezel. Jim Caviezel for in Transit, another Warner Brothers one. Anybody else of interest in this? Nobody that I know of. These were both $2. Those DVDs were both $2. I thought those were good kind of, look like kind of direct-to-video kind of things. What else we got in here? We got some Dollar Tree. I know how you guys love Dollar Trees. Buy some boutique titles, too. Change it up a bit. Okay. This is from the yesterday. There are some decent stuff at Dollar Trees. You know, I saw that the original The Child's Play Blu-ray for $1. Killer Clowns from Outer Space for $1. Those are fantastic prices, absolutely fantastic. I saw there was a Scream Factory DVD. It's one of those anthology movies, like a more modern anthology movie. Absolutely fantastic. Ghost Stories, I think it's called. I really enjoyed that one. So that's a good one. I did end up with something I was glad to find. I had seen this, you know, our Anchor Bay used to be, back in the day, Anchor Bay during like the DVD era more so was like they were like one of the big horror companies back then. You know, I remember like Anchor Bay, like sales and stuff like that. They were fun. They were a good time. And I never got this one because I guess, you know, the price wasn't right for how good it sounded. But for the Blu-ray, for The Lost, I was really happy to get this one. Toby Hooper said it's a must-see. I don't know like how good of a movie it really is, but it just looked like one that was a cool one to get for $1. I already own this one, but for $1, I just had to buy another copy. It's such a good movie, The Road Warrior. To be able to get the Blu-ray of this for $1, it's pretty neat. So that'll go in the sell pile. Another one that I do already have, Sex Tape, but with the digital code, should be able to get about $2 or $3 for that. So grab that one. And then one, yeah, I don't know too much about this one. Probably, it seemed like it might be kind of a rare one for Dollar Trees, though. We the Party. This is a Accelerator Media release, 105 minutes, directed by Mario Van Peebles, the director of New Jack City. We the Party. And then I got this one, James Marsters from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I tend to get these Maneater series ones. They got neat slipcovers and stuff, and they sound like fairly fun, cheesy movies. So I did snag this up. 87 minutes from 2009. Probably a big pile of trash. I did pass on a lot of movies there too, by the way. I don't buy every pile of trash movie that they sell there like some people. But that's their business. That's their business. I buy enough trash. Who am I to judge? Okay. Oh, we got another Zavvi one that got mixed in with other stuff. This was a Zavvi UK one. Not part of the Arrow deal, but I figured it was a pretty decent price. I'm already paying the $10 flat rate shipping. It's Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. In the US, I believe this has an Olive Films release. It tends to be difficult to get those for a decent price, for about $12 or so. I snagged this. It says disc format, DVD. That's kind of weird. Scanned, it is a Blu-ray though. Scanned at 4K by Pinewood, so it's a 4K one. I believe I read that this was better than the Olive Films. It says region code free, but it says DVD. It doesn't feel like a combo pack or anything, so I'm thinking that this is a region free Blu-ray. I didn't think it was when I ordered it. I thought it was region B, but it says region free on the back. I want my money back, Zavvi. If the packaging lies, just kidding. It does have a crack on it, though. I want my money back, Zavvi. No, they're not going to do shit. I'm not going to waste my time. That actually is cracked worse than I thought it was when I got it, but it's not like, it's not, you know, the case is still usable, so should be fine. Not going to bitch and moan about it, at least not on camera. So happy to get this one. I do like to get these kind of, you know, these Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee movies and all this stuff. Is this like a straight movie, or is this an anthology? Dr. Terror is a mysterious fortune teller who boards a train and offers to tell fellow passengers their fortune with tarot cards. Peter Cushing is Dr. Terror. The passengers are Christopher Lee, Roy Castle, and my man Donald Sutherland. Yeah, these guys are all weirdos. Their fortune with 5 possible futures unfold. Get your reading skills sharpened, PMac. I don't want to read too much of this because it's going to give stuff away, but it sounds like there's some twists and turns. And there's Donald Sutherland. He looks kind of like a stoner on the back there. Donald. So this looks like a pretty good one. What year is this thing from? I don't know. Glad to get that Blu-ray though. Beard myself that one. Let's find some more Dollar Tree ones. These aren't Dollar Tree. That's not Dollar. I wish they were Dollar Tree. They would have been a little bit cheaper. This one, I really thought I had this one, but it looks like I don't. It is Muay Thai Warrior, and I almost passed on it because I thought I owned it already, and I'm glad that I didn't. However, my copy, man, it's got scratches on that. They must have, like, dropped this or something at the factory. It does have, like, the label side has some scratches, and then I think the disc, it'll be fine, but it had just some light stuff. This one, I think people are finding the Blu-ray of this one. I like to get these magnet ones, even though this sounds like a pile of trash. Playback here on DVD. You know, the magnet ones for $1, unless it really looks lame, I'll snag it. Officer Down with a very nice slipcover. This is a magnet one also. Kind of a more recent one, 2016 there. I just heard some beeps. What was that? Is it a drone outside? Don't be paranoid, B-Mac. Oh shit, there is one. Up next we got a Jodie Foster film starring Robert Downey Jr., Holly Hunter, and Bancroft. It has a particular actor twice on the cover, and it doesn't even list him. And I was looking at it. Is that who I think it is? Is that Dylan McDermott? Why doesn't it list Dylan? I mean, Dylan McDermott's a pretty big-time actor. But it is indeed Dylan McDermott. It says on the back. I don't know why. It's got him twice on the cover. Like he's featured. I mean, it features his face right there. But then it doesn't say his name. That's kind of weird. There's Iron Man. High on cocaine. Another magnet one here. We got God Bless America. And if you're really interested in this movie, it is $5 at Best Buy right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this in another Dollar Tree sale on Blu-ray, but we'll snag it to be sure I have it. This one I was like thinking I wasn't gonna get, but I just couldn't say no to a conspiracy movie. The Code of Cain. This was an ITN E1 movie. And it says, world-renowned journalist Sarah Ogden is a member of an esoteric order of an ancient and very powerful society. It got bad reviews, but I just couldn't say no. I had to get that one. I just couldn't say no. Up next, we have Catherine Isabel and Christopher Lloyd in '88. This was put out by Millennium Entertainment. Looks like a interesting thriller there. So snag that one up. What's next? Why did I get this one? This one is called Insomniac. This is a Danny Trejo movie. I don't know how much he's in it. Probably just a small role. Who's that other guy that I see on there? He used to be kind of a John Hurd. John Hurd is also in this. After someone breaks into John Figg's home and takes all of his material and sentimental possessions, he develops a severe case of insomnia and learns that the people around him are not as trustworthy as they appear to be. Sounds interesting to me. I mean, it got bad reviews again, but sounded interesting, so I grabbed that one. Another one I grabbed, I had a bunch that I put back. A lot of these like ITN E1 ones, they tend to be not that great. Tell Me How I Die was the next one. This one seemed like it got a little bit better reviews than I thought it would get, so I went ahead and snagged this. When a group of college students take part in a clinical drug trial, an unexpected side effect of the experimental medicine gives them terrifying visions of their own deaths, which begin to come true. As they scramble to escape their fate, they discover that the killer is among them and shares their ability to see the future, only he seems to be one step ahead of their efforts to survive. Now, I do want to say something. I don't get all the ITN ones, and people, these are just trash, this is just trash. And they may be. However, just because stuff doesn't get the big budget to be able to market and for it to be a well-known movie, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a good movie or not a very enjoyable movie just because it's low budget and it doesn't have the push behind it. So don't necessarily think that all of these low budget horror movies are trash. And a lot of them might be, but you might be able to find some gems in there too. So if they sound somewhat interesting to me, I'll grab them. I did leave a lot. There was a lot more, low budget horror ones. The slipcovers make them more enticing. I left a lot of them. I only picked out a few that I decided to get. So those are some of the ones I decided to get. They might be trash, but oh well. Hellhounds. Speaking of trash, Hellhounds. But it's another one from the Maneater series. It doesn't look like they try to be too serious. They try to be fun. And if you enjoy like the fun 80s movies, like if you made those movies now, they wouldn't seem really good, but it's the nostalgia, and you really enjoy these movies. They're fun. These could be something similar. They're not popular movies. They could be fun though. Up next, I got Lost and Found. This is actually a Sony release. It kind of sounds like it could be kind of a Christian thing, although I don't see where it says it anywhere. I don't know. This one might be trash. It does have a really good line though. The greatest treasure lies within. If people lived by that and didn't focus on external and give power to external, because we have a lot of power within ourselves. And with all that's going on this year, it's really drawing you externally more than ever. You can't avoid the C stuff. You can't avoid it. And that is what the system is doing. This is a spiritual thing that we're going through. Whether you believe that or not, it may matter to some degree, because the people who really believe that this is spirituality and that they're going to move on, their spirit's going to move on, you will move on. If you don't believe that, maybe you don't. But the greatest treasure does lie within. And that's why they don't want us to go within. They want us scared. They want us anxious. They want us stressed. They want us fearful. They want us thinking about the presidential election. They want us thinking all this stuff that you have no control over. Oh, your vote counts. Oh, really? If my vote counts, how does the Democrat win every election in New York State? What is it gonna? But anyway, everything is trying to take your power from you so that you can't go within. So that a lot of truth there. What the hell is this guy talking about? I just want to talk about movies. This one looked like it got pretty good reviews. Sleepless Night, little thriller there. Tribeca film. Did get good reviews. Says, like Die Hard meets 24 by the way of Taken. If the Oscars added a category of best action movie, it would be a shoo-in. A brilliant, frenetic action movie. I don't know what country this is out of, or if it's in English. I'm not sure. Looks like a good one, though. And then another Magnet movie. Looks like it could be silly, disgusting, entertaining, maybe. Or Murder Party. Napoleon Dynamite meets Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it says. Plenty of blood for the Gorehounds, a midnight movie classic in the making. 80 minutes. You always want to check these too, these Dollar Tree ones, because sometimes you open them up and the discs they got this like weird kind of, what do you call it? It's like a condensation film that like kind of got within the disc. So you have to be careful about that. So open them up. I'm interested in this one because I did see a lot of copies of this, so if there was an issue with it, I could take it back. I guess I shouldn't do that now while I'm making a video. It's really gonna slow things down. Let's see if I got any more Dollar Trees. That's Goodwill. Yes, I do. I have some Blu-rays. Nothing to write home about, though, let me tell you. And it looks like a few more DVDs. Help, I Shrunk My Teacher. I don't know. It's probably horrible. But I snagged it. I did pass on a few of their Blu-rays. Tell here with Milo Ventimiglia, Katie Sackhoff, Jason Lee, Robert Patrick. So that's got a pretty good cast. Barber Shop, The Next Cut, which the code on this one says digital HD, but it actually only redeems an SD apparently. Weird. Who is that? Yeah, that's Nicki Minaj there. Huh. Oh, that's the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm, too. That Smooth guy, JB Smooth. Snag that. And then this one looks, you know, kind of silly. Probably not very good. We'll Never Have Paris. It's got Melanie Linsky from, what was she in? 2.5 Men. She's been in some other stuff. A few more Dollar Tree DVDs. Are you getting bored yet? You better not be, because I'm not. Maybe a little bit. No, just kidding. Western here from Well Go called The Timber. And, whoa. You got to get this one for the cover. Demon Hunter. Got a little booty on the cover there. It's this one's recent, too. This one's from 2018 from Wild Eye Releasing. Got pretty bad reviews, but it's called Demon Hunter, and after she is captured by police for questioning and the slaying of a man she claimed was a demon, Taryn Barker must prove her innocence and the existence of demons. But when a demonic cult captures the daughter of one of the detectives on the case, the police must trust and unleash this warrior on the satanic group who are intent on bringing an ancient evil force into the world. Holy cow, this actually sounds good. It's a shame that it got such bad reviews. Hopefully they're full of shit. Because sometimes they are. And then we got Danny Trejo, looks like he says, they are full of shit. Danny Trejo in American Nightmares from MVD Visual. Looks creepy. I know Bill's going to be after this one. Geriatric Geek Bill. The horror man. He loves Danny Trejo. He might already have this one. MVD Visual, another 2018 one. So you got ones that are coming out like over the last couple years. It says it is a horror anthology from the creators of Tales from the Hood and Tales from the Hood 2. Vivica Fox, Chris Kattan, Jay Moore, a couple other people. I don't know them, so I'm not going to say them, but this has potential. I think it got bad reviews, but these straight-to-video ones all get bad reviews. Another Wild Eye Releasing one, which by the cover I was like, really? But 2047, I looked into it. It sounded like it might actually be maybe like intriguing. The revolution did happen, just not the way you thought. The year is 2047. Most of the world's population live inside corporate-controlled virtual wards and drift further out of touch with reality. Nash, a private investigator mercenary, is hired to track down a group of hackers who are disrupting and terrorizing the virtual space in a bid to free human beings from their online prisons. Something like the Matrix almost there. Wild Eye Releasing. Wild Eye Releasing. Let's open this up. This is an easy open, and you just got to make sure that you check the discs. You don't want to just sit around and then you find out you got a crap one. But this one looks good. Looks clean. Looks good. Another one, The Miseducation of Cameron Post. A little MVD visual drama with Chloe Grace Moretz. I'm not even going to get into what that's about because it could lead into some things. So let's put these back in the bag. I still got more. Don't you worry, I still got more. This first one, I gotta So I got some Goodwill stuff here, and then I got some stuff that was given to me. So I got this Hanover Street, but the more I think about it, I'm like, I think I have that. And I looked it up on my app thing, but I had only TV seasons pulled up on my app. So let's see if it's in here. Hanover. Yes, I do have this already. Newman. I thought I did. Hanover Street. Harrison Ford. Maybe it's worth a lot of money. I paid $2 for it, so $2 down the tubes. Maybe I'll sell this at some point. Maybe it's better than my copy. I don't know. I don't even know where I got mine. Or son of a gun. Harrison Ford, you screwed me again. However, this makes up for it, possibly. I found this Captains and the Kings for $2, and I was just kind of looking these up. I couldn't look them up at that Goodwill because my data doesn't work there. So I was looking it up last night at our friend's place there, and this was coming up like $80, and I was like, is it real? I looked on Amazon, and for like an acceptable copy, only an acceptable copy, it was $60 plus shipping for an acceptable copy. So I believe this was mint. So this, I mean, according to that, this might be worth about $80 for like a good copy, it looked like. So that's cool. It is a 3-disc set. It's from Koch Media. Koch Vision, NBC Universal. I know nothing about this. Let me know, guys. $2 makes up for Harrison Ford screwing me again. This one was... I like my British stuff. I'm not sure how much I care for this one, but I figured for $3 I'd snag it. Not one that I've seen around. The Jewel in the Crown here. The Jewel in the Crown. $3. This is 4 discs. It is a 12 hours and 30 minutes set. It's got Charles Dance in it, who really, he seems like a creepy son of a bitch too, this Charles Dance. There he is there. He's from Game of Thrones. He's the Lannister father on Game of Thrones. He's in some other stuff too. He just seems like a creepy son of a gun. Something, yeah. This one too, I hope I don't have this one too. Vigo Mortensen in Good. And I don't think that this was in my app, but again, did I have the TV setting on? PMac, you're a moron. Don't tell me you never make mistakes. Good. I don't see Good in here. I'm looking for... I know I've seen this movie somewhere, but maybe I just didn't buy it. But I decided to grab this for $2. Vigo. Has something to do with Nazi... He's they use his work in like a bad fashion, and he's not happy about it or something. I don't know a ton about it. I do like Vigo Mortensen though, so snag that one. And I got The Lion in Winter here. Again, don't know much about it. Looked interesting. They had a lot of like this historical stuff and war movies. You know, maybe somebody passed away and they brought them, or somebody just had a collection of war movies. That were ones I don't really find that often. Not big on war movies, personally, because war's all cooked up shit. Nobody wants war, but yet they continue on. So I wonder who wants it. If the general population, nobody wants war, I wonder who wants it. I mean, people are brain dead, really. I mean, honestly, people are pretty brain dead when it comes to that stuff. But that was $2. And then I got a couple sets of Sharp. I don't know, because, Dollar Tree had some of this Sharp stuff. And I don't know... what like how these relate and stuff like that, I don't know. But I got Sharp's set 5 here, and Sharp's set 2 Enemy. So Enemy and Waterloo. These were $3 each. Snag those. I like my British stuff. So I got to figure out what's up with those Dollar Tree ones. And then I got C.S. Forrester's Horatio Hornblower. This is Lionsgate. I didn't realize that when I got it. This is a Lionsgate one. A&E, Lionsgate, from 2010, 13 hours and 20 minutes. This is only from 2010. I thought this was like an older thing. It says 2010. Huh. Horatio Hornblower. And this is a, like, 8-disc set, I think. Disc 8, yeah. 8-disc set, so definitely value for this one. I think this was around 15 online. I got that for $3. That is all of my Goodwill stuff. Let's take a look. Charmaine's family was given some DVDs, and they don't really use DVDs or anything. They just stream and watch stuff. I mean, I don't think they have much use for them. So I looked through this big thing, and a lot of it was kids stuff. Some of the discs were scuffed up and scratched a bit, but I did find some stuff I was interested in. First, Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, and Cate Blanchett in Bandits. I know this is a fairly common title. I had never gotten it before, possibly because I never found like a good copy for cheap. And I still don't have a good copy. This copy's pretty, I don't know if you can see it. There, you can see it in the light there. It's not good. Not good at all. But I didn't have this at all, so I snagged it up. You need some Bruce Willis. One of the year's best films, says Joel Siegel. I'm pretty sure I have the Centennial Collection edition of this. But I wasn't 100% sure, so I went ahead and snagged up Roman Holiday here, starring Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn. She's a pretty looking woman there. I got Alec Baldwin, Steve Martin, Meryl Streep, and It's Complicated. I don't think I have this one either. Oh, it looks like, what's-his-face is in this too. John Krasinski's in this. I didn't know that. A little John Krasinski. This one's in actually good condition. It's Complicated. Then we got some Leslie Nielsen silly stuff. An American Carol. Another one that I do not own. Oh, this has got a nice case on it. It's got a digital code here. Claim your free Trace Adkins ringtone. What the frick? Hey, if you want that one. If you want that one. Okay. And then this one's actually pretty decent too. Now, I don't believe I have this one either. I don't know if this ever got a Blu-ray. I'm not sure. It is The Wild, a Disney one here. Look how they put the sticker on the back there. Let's see how this disc is. It looks like it's got a few scratches and some stuff that'll wipe off, but overall, not too bad. This actually looks like a pretty decent movie. Aniston, Gyllenhaal, and John C. Reilly. The Good Girl. This looks like a previous rental copy from 20th Century Fox. Looks like a nice one. A nice little romantic comedy. And this one's got a few scuffs on it too, but it could be worse. And then we have We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. I should have taken all these and sprayed them with Lysol and put hand sanitizer all over. I'm probably getting COVID all over my... Shit, I said it. I'm probably getting the C all over my table here. Ooh, this one's kind of... Ooh. You can't see it real well. It's got some smudges that might wipe off. Probably some CV on there. You gotta be worried at all times about getting infected, and everybody around you might be infected. It's just crazy how they mind F people, and if you try to point it out to people, you're crazy. You're crazy. We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. And then I'm gonna get you, sucker. Actually, I thought I might have the Kino Blu-ray of this, and I looked into it, and I do have the Kino Blu-ray of this, so I don't need, I'm gonna get you, sucker. I need to get rid of you, sucker. And then, it seems like there's a bunch of different versions of the Jungle Book. And I got this one, the second Jungle Book, Mowgli and Baloo. Full screen presentation. So, nothing great. Let's see how the disc is for this one. That disc is actually near mint. So that's cool. I think that's everything. Holy cow, 55 minutes. What the hell happened during this video? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Did I like something? How was that 55 minutes? Anywho, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. And again, if you could just, you know, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, stuff like that, I really do appreciate it. You know, I put some time and effort into making the videos and stuff, trying to entertain the PMacMovies fans. And I'm just asking for a little comment to show your love and appreciation, or hate. Your hate and appreciation. Some people do hate PMacMovies because, you know, a lot of people don't want to share opinions. I don't think a lot of people even really have opinions. They just kind of follow the crowd, and they feel like they have strength in numbers. It doesn't matter if they're right or not, if they've really looked into things or not. It's more of an emotional thing. It's more of a, you know, believing the authority type of thing. But it's just, you know, a lot of people, it's just like, ugh. I go on the Blu-ray.com message board and I see people saying stuff about the masks and, oh, where they got to wear the mask? Oh, this employee wasn't wearing a mask. It's like, these people are idiots. Like, it's just, I know I'm going to get people on me if I even go further with it, but it's like, they got people on sides. They got the people who believe in the mask stuff, and they got people who don't. So it's like, some people are going to agree with me and some people aren't. But it's like why, how do you think that the mask thing is good? People need to be able to read people's emotions, first of all, especially children, babies, infants, kids. They have to be able to read their parents' facial expressions. It's very, very important for their emotional development. And, you know, that's something, as a counselor, we learned about that, as far as not with the masks, but through plastic surgery. People who have plastic surgery on their faces and they can't make proper facial expressions, the percentages of their kids developing into like sociopaths, narcissist type things is much greater, because they're not getting that feedback. There's a lot of reading people's emotions through, and then there's the fact of, you don't need science to show you that having something over your mouth and nose, when you breathe with it on and then take it off, you can tell the difference instantaneously. If you're one of these people who says, there's no proof it does anything harmful to you, this and that, you're an idiot. All you got to do is have it over your stuff, pull it down, and you can feel the difference. All the organs in your body need oxygen. All your cells need proper oxygen. How can people even argue with this? Put a mask on and take a few breaths, and then pull it down and then take a few breaths. Are you getting more oxygen with it on or off? Stop being a fool. Stop. Science says. Who the F is science? PMac went on and ran at the end of this video. I was not planning to do this. Plus, when you breathe, when you poop, you're getting crap out of your body. Well, your breathing is another way for your body to get rid of toxins and crap, bacteria and crap it doesn't want in it anymore. So guess what? It goes out into the mask, and then you're like breathing it in. It's making it harder for your body to do what it's trying to do. Totally goes against nature. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to do research and read about this and all these things. It is idiotic. It is obvious. It is obvious. And there's more stuff that I haven't even said about it. But come on. Come on. Stop buying the propaganda. Stop believing what the majority believes it, so it's true. This scientists believe it, so it's true. And then you got this jerk off who, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even going to get into it because it's just going to push it farther. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me some feedback. And we will see you guys next time on PMacMovies.